Today on my channel, we're talking about Bud Light. Or actually, no, we're talking about bed lights. So we're gonna show you how to install these bed lights on your truck. How's the light?
Good.
What's going on, you guys? Army Green 4x4. I'm here to help my friend Drew put some bed lights and some TRD Pro style tail lights on his Tacoma. He's got the cement gray limited and he wants to go with that full blackout. So with no further ado, we're gonna get right into it, show you how to do it. As you can see, we've already put the TRD Pro tail lights on the left side, driver's side here, and we did also put the bed lights in. That's an awesome, just easy, cheap mod. It's about $60 for the OEM bed lighting, and it makes a big difference. So we're gonna do it on the right side for you, just to show you exactly how we did it. We went with OEM parts here. All you're gonna do is remove this original tail light. You gotta take this off. You can just literally grab it, pluck it out of there. Comes with the wire harness. You're just gonna clip that right in there. The one with the white tab is gonna click right in, just like that. You hear that little click? Then, next step, we're gonna remove this bolt here and the bottom bolt here. That's gonna take a 10mm socket. That's the only tool you need for this job. I took those 10mm bolts out with my socket. Just gonna take them, the final portion out by hand. Gonna carefully set those aside. Here we go. All right, set those somewhere where you know you're not gonna lose them. You can put them up in the bed. Now this next part is not gonna be particularly pretty. This is just, you're gonna grab it. There's two clips in there and two things that engage. You literally have to just pop this out by pulling it to the back. You can get your hand underneath a little bit, and you also just have to use a little bit of finesse. There you go. Boom. Okay, so it pops right out, and I want you to see exactly what's engaging. Sometimes these little plastic clips will come out of their spots. You just need to put them back in. These metal things are covered by this plastic clip, and it slides in and the friction locks it in. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take these three off. You got your turn signal, your tail light, and your brake light. We're just gonna pop these off, but now we're gonna show you how to install those bed lights. So now we're just gonna feed the wire through, attach it to the supplied wire harness, and 2020 and newer model years, it will be pre-wired in. This is absolutely just plug and play. All right, so we're gonna stick the wire down there. Make sure you get plenty of light. We're gonna see down here where it comes through. Boom. Just gonna grab that. Gotcha. Grab that. Now I'm gonna show you. This is very easily done. You just hook that up, clip it in. It's got a seal gasket. It's waterproof, good to go. So now what you're gonna see is this is your pre-wired bed light. And it was very nice of them to include this for you. All you gotta do now is just clip this right in. Make sure you get it lined up. Boom, we got light. This is an important part now. You take this, see how they have this little plastic piece on here? You can secure that wire right there. You're not gonna get any rattling. Now this piece right here, take that, just pull that right out. You have to just break it off, and the new one will fit right into its hole. See how it's got that clip there? Boom. That thing I just busted out fits right in there. No rattle. Absolute bang up job there. Takes about 5 minutes or less, and these bed lights are going to be working like a charm. All right, so sometimes these little plastic pieces can stick on there. Just grab it with some vice grips, pull it right out, because we're going to need that. Over here you can see it fits in there. That's what that metal prong will clip into. We'll make sure it's engaged. We'll put all the wiring back into the new TRD Pro style tail lights, and then we'll get these 10mm bolts secured and job done. All right, so this is really as easy as 1, 2, 3. Get our turn signal, get our tail light, and get our brake light. All right, we've got the wires plugged in. Now you're gonna just make sure that this little metal dong here goes right into the clip on top and bottom. All right, so I can see it's in on the bottom, see it's in on the top. Just pop it in. Looks like it's good to go. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take those bolts that we carefully set aside. We're just gonna thread those in by hand, and then we'll tighten them down by hand, snug, but not over tight. All right, looks like we are ready to just hit those with a little bit of pressure. Okay, you can kind of put your tail light tight to your truck. Make sure here that it's fitting nicely. Okay, in a good position, just to snug, and I'm good with that. We'll do a test to make sure that these tail lights are operating perfectly, and I'm gonna quickly show you just how to use those bed lights to your advantage. All right, let's make sure that they're working properly. Cool, man. All right, let me show you how to operate that. You've got a couple different settings you can use. You can turn your bed lights completely off, turn them completely on, or turn them to when the door is just open or unlocked. So that's all, folks.
Lads, thank you so much, man.
Oh, man.
You're helping all your appreciation that so much. Thank you, man.
Oh, don't mention it. Just make sure you subscribe to my channel, Army Green 4x4.